We've been together for almost 1.5 years now. We've been in a long distance relationship since we started actually. We started dating before, well, like 2 weeks before I came to Estonia, so it was pretty much like all the way a long distance relationship, but we've been known each other for longer than that time. We're not talking for a very long time, but then something happened and I felt like writing to her in the morning, the first thing. I don't know why, but that that opened the door for the relationship actually. We've spoken like 2 weeks non-stop and then decided to meet, and that's how it all started. I mean, we started dating from that time, and then I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks after that I came here. So how often do we see each other? We see each other every 4 months because I have school here and I can't leave to Turkey with the first plane in the morning whenever I want to. That's a way expensive way of traveling, and it's way too much time consuming. And with the projects and the lessons I have here, it's impossible for me to travel anytime I want to. And she can't do the same because she's also studying. She doesn't really have time to travel. Her school is way more strict than mine, so that makes it even more impossible to see each other during the study period. But whenever I have the chance, I just go visit her and my family as well. Well, the way we keep the relationship alive is speak as often as we can, because you gotta share stuff with your partner. Otherwise, if you don't share, you don't care. That's the motto of this relationship. It always has been, because ever since we started speaking on the day of 11th of August 2013, I remember, we have never had a day that we didn't speak each other to, that we didn't say good morning or good night to each other to, and I think that's the magic that we have. One of the most difficult parts of living apart is that feeling that you get when you feel that you have to see her, you have to touch her, she's gotta be there right next to you, but she can't be because there's like thousands of kilometers. I think it's a valid reason that she can't be there at that moment, but humans need to feel some interaction between each other, and if it's a person that you love, you feel it even more intensely, and that's the most difficult part. But then again, you hold on to those exciting parts, which is actually the first time you see each other after not seeing each other for a long time. That's one of the most beautiful feelings in the world, I believe. Even more beautiful than, I don't know, ice cream.
So we have been together for 8 years now, and out of which we've been married for 2 years.
Yeah, started dating on September 15th, 2006, and got married July 14th,
And we have been
2012. I got that correct.
okay.
So that's 8 years dating, 8 years together, and
And 3 months ago we got a daughter, and
she's this person here, by the way.
and he's the dad. So
Yeah, I hope so. Can't see it yet though. I can only see the upper lip, which is
I'm gonna show you.
very dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So when did I move to England? It was a very good opportunity. It does look very good in your CV to be able to say that you've been working abroad as doing a postdoc abroad, so to speak. And I moved there to Newcastle in March, beginning of March, and I spent most of my time there for the next 6 months, so from March to end of August. And I flew back to Finland, obviously, when a bit before Anni was born, which was on the 24th of August.
23rd.
23rd of August, 2004, this year, obviously. And since then I've been going back and forth, and I've been spending on average about 1 week per month in Newcastle. So all in all, I think I've been there for about 8 months, 9 months, or something like that, starting from last March. Without Skype, it would have been quite impossible, even because it's hard for me to imagine a long-distance relationship without having the opportunity to at least communicate and see the other person. So that's that's something I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have really worked for me without Skype. I'm pretty sure it's the same for you.
Skype saved our relationship.
That's right. Being away 1 week per month, it's not great. I mean, I start to miss Anni about on the same day that I leave. It's quite funny actually, because a week seems to be a long time. And when you come back, you actually notice some things that Anni didn't do, or didn't do before the week before. So she's growing so fast that things develop during even a week's time, even 1 week's time. So in that sense, it's not really optimal. I don't really like it. It's stressful, and it's something that I wouldn't want to keep doing for too long.
I keep sending pictures of Anni every day.
I get a daily Anni picture, Anni picture, which is very important because then I can see what happens each day.
It's hard for me, not only because I miss my partner, I also miss the father of my child, and well, I also have to spend weeks with my mom and Jussi's mom, so understandably it's quite difficult for me. I have developed kind of nice relationship with Jussi's mom. I really love her. She's really nice. But well, if you spend 5 days in a row
yeah, it's really pushing
with your mother-in-law,
you really easily get on your nerves. I suppose everything is really related to the distance.
But basically not sharing the everyday life.
Yeah.
It would be nice that every time you met, it would be like in the movies with the romantic scene and the orchestra playing and stuff like that. But
I suppose the questions.
If it wasn't like that, it wouldn't be the life we really have built together.
Yeah, I mean, if there was just the distance and teleportation devices, then it would be quite fine. So really, the distance itself isn't really sort of everything comes with the distance, like inability, not being able to see it, do these everyday things, small things, and see the other person, and ask some simple questions here and there, and what we talked about before. If there were teleportation devices, then I'd be okay with long distances. So the distance per se is not really an issue. It's just what comes with it, the baggage.